Hi there, Taurus. Welcome to Eyes to See Tarot. And we're just pulling some general messages. Just some random messages from Spirit. Let's see how they go. Let's see what they got to say to you. What's going on with my Taurus? I'm pulling some tarot cards for my Taurus people, please. Any messages you have for my Taurus at this time? Please, ma'am. No. Okay. Okay. I have the Page of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups. Some of you might be getting and receiving some sort of downloads and clarity. And going back to something you have previously relinquished yourself from. Okay, so with the Eight of Cups there, Four of Cups, right. I think that there's still this energy of doubt, right? Okay, so there's clarity, but I have, in the past, I had made a decision to walk away. Like, go ahead and seal that door because there was nothing in it for me, or because it was not within my control or within my area of expertise, right? So, right. So with the Page of Pentacles, it's not within my area of expertise. I was still a little bit too immature or naive to be able to completely invest and put into what that situation needed from me. But now I'm being kind of directed back, and I'm still kind of unsure about it, to be honest with you, because I've already drawn the conclusion in my mind about it, right? And I mean, once Taurus makes their mind up, that's pretty much it, right? So you could be second guessing the situation or something similar to that at this time, but it's like you're being just pulled by that little nose ring and you're going, you know? Yeah, I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna see, but I'm not gonna ride the rides. Let's see what the cards say. Let's see what the tarot says about that. Can I have a little bit more information about what's going on with my Taurus, please? Okay, the Lovers in reverse, right? The Queen of Wands. I swear to God, if the King of Wands comes up. Oh, and the Five of Wands. Okay, it is something that you're going back to that was previously some sort of disagreement, like unreconcilable, unconsolable, right? But you were steadfast. See, this isn't necessarily normally a Taurus card, but in this, it's like you had put your foot down, right? You were standing firm on it. And then that probably leads us to the past situation where you ended up kind of abandoning it altogether. And walking away. Okay, so we got a little recap of the past. We got a little situation in the current. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to add a little splash of color to the reading, right? Maybe kind of help it bloom. Can I see more in depth the person or people or situation that Taurus could be dealing with? Ace of Wands and Three of Cups in reverse. Okay, normally, but I'm not going to leave it out of the reading because I can't leave things out of the reading anymore. Very, very phallic, very sensual, right? It might have happened, but like third party kind of energy, very not committed or committal, right? There was a third party, there is a third party, yada, 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 or they were not being the person that you needed them to be on the side of the benefits that they were receiving. You understand? Like, I can give certain benefits, but if you're not doing with them what is ordained for you to do with them, if you're doing some, I don't know, fuck shit, then I'm going to remove my benefits from you. And that's, I mean, that's fine. It seems to be very well understood. Like, your point was received. It didn't fly under the radar. It didn't go ignored. It was received, right? It was heard. For some of you, they could have done this and then just expected you to be the exact same person that they were being, out of an inability to conceptualize something different than what they are. You know how they say that, well, drug addicts think that everybody's a drug addict. They think everybody's doing it. You know, it's just one of those things. That if I was a cheater, I just suppose that you were cheating too, because, I mean, I didn't think it was all that. The High Priestess here, it's not like y'all ever had a conversation about it, right? Like, no conversation was actually had, so their assumption or whatever was what it was, not to disrespect or defamize you, but more or less just because the conversation never came up, so they didn't know what to expect or how to act in that situation. But since you withdrawing or pulling away, I think that they have a better, clear understanding. I'm going to ask the cards to see for sure, because I'm not. Okay, can I see a little bit more about the person that Taurus is dealing with, please? And the present, you know. Can I see the present for my Taurus people? Oh. The Four of Cups in reverse and the Ace of Swords. They accept it. It's not going to change. They're just going to lie about it. Right? The deceptive nature to get you what you want without sacrificing what or how they're living or what they're doing. Be very, very wary at this time, because I do think that there's a possibility that you have led them to believe that you are only going to accept them a certain way, and they are creating a mask or some kind of false front to display to you, right? Which, I mean, isn't it the same damn thing? Isn't that worse? I mean, I don't know. But you might have to go back to the drawing board a third time, because I think this person is ridiculous. They might not be capable of... They might not be capable. They might just be a fool, right? But they are gung-ho about starting this new journey with you, or with you around or in their area or atmosphere. And I don't think that they necessarily understand the amount of change that's going to have to come from them to have you there, right? It's all fine and dandy. You know, I mean, just because the car dealer said that I could drive off in this car gave me no idea of the insurance value, the parts, the repair, the car note itself. I mean, he just handed me the keys, so fa la 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 la. I mean, I guess I got it. But do you? I mean, because this comes with huge amounts of lifestyle changes. You have to shift and pull from everywhere to go ahead and fit it in. You don't just get to sport it. You don't just get to take pictures with it. You have to fit it in. And I don't think this person is doing that. Like I said, they have a misconceptualized idea of what it's going to take to keep you or to have you. But there's the Lover's card in the upright. Huh. You haven't exactly made this demand yet, have you? Like, you forced a step up. They took the step up. Now y'all are on a level playing field. So in order for you to get them to take another step up, Taurus, you're going to have to step up. Eh? I see a lack of regret. Like, they don't regret. There's no regret there. Apparently, according to them, it was a learning curve, a scale. Like, they can see where they lost time and things, but, you know, we're still able to have this conversation. We're still able to, I can still call you on the phone and say, hey, look, I'm sorry. This is the new me. I didn't really lose you. I just kind of lost time with you. I mean, I guess. Can I see a little bit more about this situation? Because, ooh. Okay, what's this Ace of Swords in reverse? How does it affecting my Taurus? What does it mean for my Taurus? Six of Swords. It's definitely not a hard travel away, right? It's not a hard decision for you to go ahead and pull out mentally. You know, at the first clue of the dishonesty, the lie, the pulling the wool over your eyes, right? Just, I'm going to fill up this balloon with all that hot air you speaking, and I'm going to do it again. I'm a runner. Any more information? Okay, I got the Emperor in reverse. I got the Page of Pentacles in reverse. In an over example of control, I'm going to try to control you by negative reinforcement. So I'm not going to offer phone calls, dates, blah, 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 blah. I'm not going to offer anything in the way in an effort to control the situation as I'm leaving. It's like I'm not just ghosting you. I am putting a sign, writing a letter, neon sign above the door. I'm pulling it to, looking at you, making eye contact before I leave, and then pulling the door and locking it. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it's not like you're trying to deceive this person or ghost them or just kind of slip out the back. You are going like big neon sign. Yeah, can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? You know, so, I mean, it's not unlike a Taurus to go ahead and put their foot down, but you see where this is going, right? It still seems a little bit manipulative because with the Death card in reverse, it's like I am at the point of not relinquishing something or not moving past something, right? It's like inability to let go of old cycles and an inability to let go of old habits and transition into a new being. Oh, this slope is getting slippery because what does that mean, Taurus? What does it mean that if I do go ahead and put my foot down? Don't put your foot down. See how he's putting his foot down, but he's in reverse? Submit to this shitty process? I don't think so, dude. I don't wanna. Like, I ain't young and strapping no more. I really ain't got time for this bullshit. Okay. Let's go ahead and look. Why is this like just this ordeal? Like, why is there no successful resolution in this yet? Like, is there a reason why you got me hanging on a cliff? I'm offended. Eight of Cups in reverse. Okay, so that's the third time. They want you to keep coming back. They want you to keep coming back. You're going to keep coming back. I don't know if they want you to, but I think that they're trying to tell you that, you know what? You'll be back. And it's not this person that's telling you. I think it's the universe that's actually going, so you think you're mad, but you're going to forget. You know, when you're giving birth to children and you're like, the 8th month, you're like, I'm never doing this again, you know? And then, like, I don't know, 6 months later, a year later, you're like, oh, and you got the baby fever again? It didn't hurt that bad. They're so cute. Anyway, it's a repeating, and I'm so sorry, Taurus, that I have to be the one to deliver this message, but this is going to be a little bit of a tug of war, deliberation of ideas. We're sitting in the war room right now, and we are kicking out ideas. What are you going to tolerate? What are you going to stand? But the thing is that you, at this point, you need to pick your battles, because you cannot be overly controlling about what it means, because you got to imagine that on the other side of things, they're probably being drawn back to you too. This does seem a little bit bigger than you. It does seem a little bit bigger than them. I don't see a lot of major arcana per se, except for like the Lovers, right? The Lovers is here. The Death card in reverse, the Emperor in reverse. Stop trying to control the situation. And I know that's ridiculous, because I don't even want to hear it, and I'm probably not going to take my own advice. Ridiculous. I don't even remember what I said. It was so ridiculous. Stop trying to control things? Bruh. Whatever. And the Hierophant in reverse. They are challenging you to step out of the norm of what you believe is true, and then reevaluate life, basically, what you know of life. Could we have not waited for another lifetime? You know I don't like change. I like consistency and commitment, and you know what I'm saying? I like it. Four of Swords. Okay, so there is some downtime. There will be time to study the material. There will be time to reevaluate and reassess all the issues. It's not like they're going to put you, here's a gun and a watermelon, go, go, go. No. There is time to sit, pull, and have that thinking time, that downtime, that understanding, that energy of collecting your thoughts, per se, right? But I don't see this huge revelation going off, right? I do see and feel that it's possibly more of a hog-tied kind of feeling, right? Where I feel drawn, I feel bound, I feel some sort of loyalty to the situation. It doesn't necessarily have to be the person himself. Or the universe, per se. But the challenge. I'm kind of loyal to the challenge. Did I see a red flag? Did I see a threat? Huh. Imagine that. So some of you, you might be going through that. I see the Seven of Cups. Oh, some clarity. Woo! All right, where you might have been confused or disillusioned or head in the clouds or misunderstanding certain things because emotions were getting in the way, or something, right, was getting in the way. Now you're starting to be able to see things just a little bit clearly for what they are. And I'm thinking that the more I pull the focus off of the person and off of the situation and closer to exactly what makes me tick under this strain, under this pressure, under this structure, right? That I'm going to get a way better handle on things. It's one of my favorite games. If I can't control people around me, if I can't control the situation, I challenge myself to control myself. Because therein lies my power. Right? Okay, Seven of Cups in reverse. Let's get to the nitty-gritty. Let's pull from this. All right, do you want to talk to me? Do you know what we're talking about? You want to say anything? No, it's upcoming. Five of Cups in reverse. Okay, so that's the second time that card has come up. The idea here, I think, is that there might be, or there could be, a tendency for some of you to regret how you acted in the past, but still be compensated well enough to be able to find gratitude in the situation. Now, I think I was just kind of explaining it, right? That the world is against me. This person is against me, but I have to keep going to the ring. This situation seems to be against me because it's making me step out of my comfort zone and my norms, right? But my blessing is that I get to watch my fine self handle this situation like the deity I am. Wow, that was crazy. All right, do you have anything else? Page of Wands, the Knight of Wands in reverse. Be slow to action, too, right? Like, there's a lot of things that a situation can get us through or help us to understand without having to make any quick actions, right? I'm in a strange place. I'm doing strange things in a strange place. I'm having strange thoughts, put in strange situations in this strange place. I'm not going to go out and start, I don't know, reading the script. I don't even know where the script is. But if I do, if I am a little bit slower to action. And then also allow yourself some room for inconsistencies. Do you understand what I'm saying? Not necessarily inconsistencies, but give yourself a little bit of playroom when it comes to it. Because I think that there's a possibility with all this, I say newness, right? Newness in the atmosphere. That we're not going to be able to just sit there and get it right the first time, right? My son likes to do things. The other day he built a jewelry box, his first one, right? And he was like, that's not perfect. Well, did you expect it to be perfect? It's your first one. Go build another one. Build 5. Then tell me. Now he's building a computer, right? the parts aren't even all in yet. And he's like, "Meh, I want this one." Well, there's going to be a time for that, right? All right. Oh, and speaking of, whoa. Okay, so but behind door number 2, I do see a deeper scaling. Okay, so 4th dimension, 5th dimension, 6th dimension, do you understand? So wherever you are, you know those, and they're not cryptograms, you know those hologram things that you look, they're pictures, and they got all the little dots, but if you stare into it, the picture starts to appear. You know that? Okay, so in this new place, see if you can see the underlying or the behind the scenes kind of, see if you can peer through it. Because with the 2 of Wands here, it's telling me that there is still a possibility of multiple routes. Don't be too quick to action. Also, what it reminds me of is when you first meet a guy, make sure to meet all his friends first, just in case, you know, he's the ugly friend, right? Or, woo, his cousin is perfect for me. Make sure you meet all his friends first before you commit to dating this person, right? Let him introduce you to his friends and family to make sure that y'all are the perfect fit, or unless he's just the messenger. So with the multiple ways that things can go, be sure to keep your options open. This might not be, you might be getting drawn back to this and drawn back to this because this person is actually the messenger or the fairy, the farrier. No, farrier is the horseshoes, right? Lucky motherfucker. Anyway, so the fairy, right? So he's going to cart you to a place. If you allow yourself to be submissive or to keep coming back without trying to overly control things to your specs, but be just a little bit more humble and receptive, because there's probably some place that you need to go that only this person can take you. That is another portion of your destiny. Okay, I think I got it. I hope I got it. Taurus, did I get it? Please comment down. I mean, the video is going to be up. You just take your time, months or so. Just go ahead and let me know if I even got this, because this is otherworldly. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the read. Please like, comment, subscribe. Do hit the bell if you want to be informed next time I upload. And again, thanks for stopping at Eyes to See Tarot. See you again real soon.